Boston Bros is number one thing not. You're dead wrong. You can catch me doing misbehaving with my products on. It's real boxing talk every time we meet with Ned, the TBE, and Conspiracy G. We bring it to you raw, unbiased. You know the deal. You can even get a poor dealer here from Dollar Bill with my guys by my side. You know we going live. All we need you to do is please like and subscribe. Boxing Bros. Peace.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is the reaction to Joseph Parker versus Junior Fall. And it was a unanimous decision for Joseph Parker. We're going straight to put him in a body bag. G, how'd you feel about that fight, G? What was your reaction?
I guess salute to Junior Fall. I mean, hey man, listen. I'll say this: salute to Boxing Bros New Zealand. The reason why none of them had on masks, they were chilling, they were lit. I was like, damn man, how come the US can't be like that right now? So, man, salute to them. But I'm gonna be honest, I had beef with Parker from the beginning. When his intro was dumb long, and I'm like, bro, you are not Canelo. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, get your ass in that ring, man. Fight. Man, and the fight started. Yo, listen, Parker was doing all right with the jab to the stomach, but then it just kept clinching. You know what I mean? Fall was hitting Parker. Parker's trying to do some work on the inside. Then they just start hugging again. More bear hugs, more bear hugs. I was just like, you know what's bad when the referee is sweating more than both fighters. You know what I mean? Like the ref is doing all kind of work. Break, break, break. Every 2 seconds. Break, break, break. I'm like, damn, man, this is horrible. You know what I mean? And I feel like, and I'm trying to be fair for my man Parker, but man, that performance, this is 2 performances where I was just like not impressed. First was with the truck driver, right? But I was like, hey, you know what? You know, he an OG, he's seasoned, whatever. Maybe it was like a respect and pride for the Samoans and all that. I get it. But a second time, now you're dealing with a prospect with Wilder sparring partner. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, yo, this is easy food for you. Like, just knock this dude out, make a statement, call out AJ, call out Fury, call out Wilder, call out all the big boys in the division, saying like, oh, y'all on watch, whatever, right? Bro, Parker did nothing, son. It was like, I'm gonna be honest, if I had to score it, like I would have gave it a draw for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think.
Did you score the fight when you watched it?
I didn't. You know why? Yo, I promise you, I did not score the fight because I thought it was gonna be a knockout. I was like, I felt. I was like, yo, Parker's gonna come through and annihilate homie, son. It's gonna be easy work. Like, I didn't score the Canelo Yildirim fight. Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm thinking Parker's gonna like viciously body bag this dude. Fall. Like Fall came in there all polite. Yo, another thing I don't like about these dudes, man, they too polite with each other. Yo, man, listen, I just wasn't entertained. It reminded me of like them boring Klitschko fights. Jab, bear hug. And it's just like, wait till the referee clears them. Jab, bear hug. And I'm just like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I'll say this, though. I'm not mad at Parker getting the W, right? Because I understand like how people judge fights, right? Like I felt like Fall didn't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like he would hit and then he'll just automatically go for the bear hug. And it's like, yo, come on, bro. This is the heavyweight division. We want to see knockouts. We want to see bangs. We want to see combinations. Homie wasn't trying to provide that. So I could see a judge going like, man, this dude don't want to fight, man. I'm giving that round to Parker, you know, but Parker didn't do much. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like, to me, it would be fair to have a draw.
It's okay, G.
But nah, I'm being 100. I'm being 100. Like
you wanted blood, G. You didn't get it. I understand. It's okay.
Hey man, listen. You gotta understand why I wanted blood. It's not for me. I was doing it for him. You gotta understand. I was looking out for my man, son. Like Parker needed that, son. He needed the guillotine swag that night. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody gonna remember. I promise you, yo. When we talk about the heavyweight division in like a couple of months, I guarantee nobody's gonna bring up Parker's name. Why? Because his last couple performances. But salute to that man. You know, used to have a follower right here, but now I'm like, man, God bless you, bro. New Zealand.
You're off the Parker train. I just want to know. You're off the Parker train.
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. This ain't flip flop. G, this is real, bro. You boring. He's boring, man. Like, he's boring. And I'm like, you too talented to be this basic. Like, bro, you got all the tools. He got the movement. He got the speed. He got the power. I just don't get it, man.
So you're saying he's a basic B. You're saying he's a BB now. And for don't listen, you politically correct sharks, get out your feelings. I'm by basic B, I mean he's a basic boxer. He's a B.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, that.
So
yeah.
You're saying he's a BB now.
He's an ABB, an advanced basic boxer. You know what I'm saying? Because he just don't have the tools to put it all together. But I'll say this: maybe I could be wrong. Maybe Fall is really that talented, and that if I need to see more Fall, because if he violates a top tier dude, then I might have to reconsider how I looked at Parker's performance that night. But as of right now, I'm looking at Fall like unknown sparring partner for Deontay Wilder. So based on that, I have to just believe this dude gets brought into camp just to get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might be talented, but usually with these type of unknown sparring partners, they're there to boost up these fighters' confidence, this, that, and the third. So I'm just thinking like, yo, Parker, bro, you should have took this dude out. Hopefully Fall could take his career to the next level, and then I could be like, you know what, maybe I was wrong about Parker. As of right now, though, yo, Parker, man, good luck with your career. You the man in New Zealand, but you ain't the man in the U.S., bro. I'm sorry.
All right, TVE.
Man, listen, Parker's performance, I was not impressed at all. I'm gonna say this: I like Parker, and don't get me wrong, I feel he has the skill set and the tools in the shed to take over the game. And he's a young man; he's 29 years old. With all this, he's in the top 5. He's 29 with all the tools in the shed. But I just feel he lacks, not all the tools, because he lacks that killer instinct. And that night, the fight happened, with that morning, because the fight was in the morning over here, I felt he trying to activate the killer instinct, but it wasn't there. It was like he was throwing everything at Junior Fa, but he couldn't land it. He was disrespectful. He was a disrespectful fighter that night. You saw him rubbing his gloves against his face when he saw the cut was open. You saw him elbowing. You saw him doing everything. And you know what's crazy? Every time the judges thought he landed a punch and they played the replay back, they'd be like, oh. Yeah, like, you know, they were like, oh, we thought we saw him hit him, but the replay showed something different. It was like
commentators.
Before I got out the way, like, he threw something crazy. It looked like Junior Fa got hit, but then it was just like, no, that it probably maybe the folks who were running the replays played the wrong clip, but every clip they played, Junior Fa was getting out the way of Joseph Parker's punches. But my thing was, I was like, I saw Joseph going. Joseph was aggressive, but the aggression he was showing was just a disrespectful one. And I thought Junior Fa outboxed the man for 12 rounds. And, you know, even though first, one more thing I want to say, the ring walks was the softest ring walks I ever seen in my life. The softest ring walks I ever seen in my life. And I know they were, some of them, Junior Fa was a tribute to his father, and I respect it. But what Joseph Parker walked out to, I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Yo, the announcer was geeked off that. The announcer was like, there's nothing like a Joseph Parker ring walk. And I was like, what the hell is
the Park walking down the way. I'm like,
yeah.
Damn.
They were so cheerful. They were walking to the fight to get to laugh, to have a giggle, have a brew or something. But it was just a different fight. But I honestly, I felt Joseph Jr. won. But, you know, hey, he didn't. The hugging, some people had it was a controversial.
Wait, you say you felt like Junior won?
Yeah, I felt he was tagging Joseph every time.
You don't score fights, you go by the eye test, right?
I go by the eye test. I felt Junior
go by the back test.
Hugging doesn't, like, I felt every time Joseph landed a good one, Junior landed 2. Junior will come back with like a boom boom, let Joseph know I'm here. I'm in this fight. But his power is just like obsolete. I'm gonna say that. His power is nothing to fear. For the
Fall or Parker?
Junior 5. His power is obsolete in Junior 5. His power is like not there. And there was times I felt Joseph clipped him.
His power's obsolete.
If Junior didn't hug him,
then his power used to exist though, right?
It's something. I don't know.
Outdated, right?
I just know it's not facing any other heavyweight in this division. But I think he could do something crazy if he moves down a weight class. You know, they just opened up the what's the new heavyweight division they just opened up?
Yo, Frost too big, bro. Stop it.
Frost like making that 3, bro.
Yeah, wow, he ain't making that weight, bro.
He's not making that weight. All right. Yo, I was impressed.
Yo, this is bad disrespect, sir. Like,
I was impressed.
Let Nick cook. Let Nick cook. Whatever he's
I was impressed with
cooking.
I just wish you could have a little power in your punches, and you'll be a monster. I'm not gonna say you'll be a New Zealand beast. You'll be from a beast from New Zealand. So you know. So come on now, Fa. Just like get
no, $1 million question, Ned. Who will win? Junior Fall, Otto Wallin.
I don't even know. It's just gonna be it's gonna be a pillow fight.
Pillow fight. Did you say Wallin's gonna take out the top 10 of the heavyweight division?
Yeah, you saw you ain't see what I said. You don't remember what I said.
I'm joking with you.
I just said he'll take out Fury, but that's it. But you know, Junior 5, I was impressed with the boxing skill. The IQ was there, the power wasn't. And in the heavyweight division, you gotta have power because there's some big guys you're gonna come up against, and if you throw those punches, they're gonna throw some serious, vicious punches back, and that's all I have to say. That's it.
Hold on, but time out. But you think Usyk gonna do wonders in the heavyweight division, though?
Usyk can avoid getting hit. That's all I'm saying. He can avoid it. What we saw against Chisora,
this is the time for you to hate on Usyk right now.
No, I'm just curious.
I know you like. Do you like Usyk?
Parker, I love time for you to try to hate on Usyk.
I'm not hating.
Listen. I'm not trying to come at you, G. I'm not trying to Jeetha you right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to spit that Jeetha right now.
I was trying to leave. I was trying to leave his king out of it.
Hey.
You was dissing his sparring partner who you know what I'm saying, who was the greatest. Let me just jump in it. I'm just gonna jump.
Go ahead, True. You got the floor, True. You got the floor, True.
The top turnbuckle now, since you want to throw in my man Usyk. Junior Fall is the reason why he softened Deontay Wilder up. That's why he couldn't in there with Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Junior Fall might be the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Because he was already putting the beating on Deontay.
Took his confidence out. Messed his confidence all up.
Oh, so he's wild as Joey DeWinko. What that kid is? The Joey DeWinko kid? That's wild as Joey DeWinko.
You know what I mean? So, a lot was said. And I might be standing on the island alone again, man, but I actually found the fight entertaining. You know why? Because I didn't put unrealistic goals on Joseph Parker. Like I seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Got that.
You know what I'm saying? That this was going to be a 12-round fight, and it was a 12-round fight. You know, Joseph Parker, I don't think of he's going to go in there and knock a guy out. I don't know. That doesn't come to mind. I say he's going to give him work for 12 rounds. I'm with you guys. I didn't see too much on Junior Fall. Maybe he was really that good, you know, and Joseph Parker really tried. It was times in there that he was really trying. He was pushing. He was throwing the shots to the body. He was even resulting to dirty tactics when he hit him over with the elbow. You know what I'm saying? He was trying. He was trying to push the action in there, but he was getting caught with some clean shots this kid, I didn't, he was getting caught with the jab, even though sometimes he was throwing that push jab, like a Superman push jab, Fall was, but he was landing that right hand over there. He was hitting him with little left hooks, little uppercuts. He was hitting him with some shots. Joseph Parker wasn't reacting to them shots. He was taking them like, what I'm saying? He was right through them, but they were still landing, and you got to count them. It kind of remind me of the time where Harrison and Charlo, the first fight. Even though them punches wasn't hurting Charlo, they were counting, and I thought that they were landing and they were counting. I didn't score the fight. But watching it, I was like, this could be a draw. I could see this a draw, and I could see it even going either way, depending if you was fanboying for either guy. Because each guy had moments in that fight. It seems like sometimes you thought Joseph Parker, okay, now he's bringing it on, and then you seen sometimes where you see Farr come in and do his damage. You could see the disappointed in Joseph Parker's face. It would seem like he didn't know which way he was going to go. He was unsure, and Junior Farr and them, they were over there celebrating. They were sitting there. I thought they were going to put so many flowers on him that he wasn't going to be able to see. He going to look like a tree by the time they get done. You know what I'm saying? But I was happy for Junior Farr. He did that for his son. His son got autism. He was very emotional. He said that he was saying his son's name the whole time on his way walking to the ring. And me, I love the kids. You know what I'm saying? That the kids, my world. Matter of fact, shout out to my son. This is his birthday, so shout out to my son. Happy birthday, Zombie! I love you, baby boy. So I was like, yo, he put on a good showing for himself. He had his mother there. Everybody showing him love. On the flip side, Joseph Parker didn't seem like he felt like he won that fight. Or maybe he was disappointed that he didn't get to put on the show that he wanted to put on. But maybe we just need to see Junior Farr again. But I wasn't disappointed. I actually thought it was entertaining just to see the back and forth from guys. At times, it was, the hugging but it's a heavyweight fight. These guys is big guys, they were sitting there throwing big punches, eventually, these guys is going to, tie up and get in there. I wasn't too
every round. It wasn't eventually. It was every round.
But it was how. But they were letting them hands go too. It wasn't just like they were just hugging. It got caught up. Like when you throw the punch and Joseph Parker slipping and he'll come over. It just happens. And Junior Farr is a awkward type of fighter. How he was throwing his shots, and I just think they was just getting tangled up in there. But to me, it was entertaining. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. They were talking about fighting other people. I wouldn't mind seeing that again and getting a real definitive winner, for the Battle of New Zealand. Because it seemed like everybody showed up. They even had the UFC guy there. What's the UFC guy's name there?
Like Israel, I think, or something.
Yeah. They even had him there and showing mad love. And he was on Junior Farr's team. And everybody was talking about how good his team was. I didn't even know he had these people on his team. So shout out to him. And look, I was impressed. But like I said, it was going to go the distance. I'm not mad with the decision. To me, it could have went either way. I would love to see them do it again because, why not?
Yeah, I'll start with the walks to the ring. For Joseph Parker, man, I don't know. He likes to come out to the Roy Jones song. I'm just like, man, it didn't end well for Roy. And you might want to just switch up your entrance. I don't know. That's just food for thought. I mean, like, but when Junior Farr came out, I was wondering why he came out to "Don't Worry, Be Happy." And he said it's his son's favorite song. And he said like he was saying his son's name, and I believe like he said his son's name is Israel Farr. And like you said, the UFC fighter was there, and I believe his name's Israel too. So I wondered if he named his son after the UFC fighter. But he had support from the UFC fighter. And he had a pretty good corner. So he said he was saying his son's name, and he wanted to spread awareness for autism because his son's autistic. So those were important elements of his ring walk. So I don't want to say anything bad about his ring walk because it was symbolic for him. It was emotional to him. it meant something to him. And you can see that. As far as Joseph Parker, I mean, I don't know the meaning behind it, but I know I've seen him come out to that Roy Jones song a few times, and I remember the first time I saw him come out to the Roy Jones song, I was like, why is he coming out to this? Then he keeps coming out to it, so I don't know. I would recommend he switch
Out the
it.
4 songs. Remember, he did a whole concert before he walked out.
But it was like a video though.
Yeah, that was whack.
You gotta understand, he's former heavyweight champion from New Zealand. He gotta flex a little bit. You know, he's letting Junior Fall know. You know what I'm saying? I've done more than you in the professional level, because at the amateur level they split with each other. So getting to the fight for me, I scored it 116-112. I felt like Joseph Parker won the fight definitively. Now, was it an impressive performance? No. I believe a lot of the frustration you saw with Joseph Parker was he knows that he underwhelmed in that fight. He knows that he didn't look spectacular in that fight. And for me, I want to give an apology to Junior Fall. I underestimated Junior Fall. I didn't give him a realistic chance. One scorecard was 119-109. And again, that judge should be forced to sit down and watch every round and explain how they arrived at that score. And when you're not satisfied with that answer, they should be suspended or terminated. Period. There's no way that fight was 119-109 for Joseph Parker. But I did have it 116-112. I feel like Junior Fall landed some nice punches, but he would rest and hold while Joseph Parker was working. And I feel like he allowed Joseph Parker to steal those rounds. But he landed some really clean shots. And the other thing about the clean shots that he landed, they never really had a major impact on Parker, like Ned was saying, where you were like, ooh, that really hurt him, because that could have changed things. It was like, oh, he landed that clean one, and then Parker just landed like a flurry, or Parker would throw like flurries on the inside to the body, and Junior Fall would just hold. What I really liked about Junior Fall was his demeanor. From the moment he walked in, he just seemed cool. When Parker would do the roughhouse tactics, he didn't complain to the ref. He would just make a face like, know what I'm saying? Just cool. After the fight, he didn't get the decision. He was cool. He didn't complain about the scorecard. He was just like, look, I gained a lot of confidence from this fight. I was in there with a world-class heavyweight. He used his time to spread awareness for autism. He used that time to shout out his son. I just found myself liking Junior Fall after that fight. And in the way he utilized his lead hand, to me, I could be tripping, but it seemed very skillful. Like he threw nice jabs to the head, to the body. He hooked off the jab. He looked very skilled in there. I don't know what happened in them sparring sessions with Wilder, but I'm telling you, after watching that fight, you know, I don't know if they put Wilder in the ring with this guy for a professional fight. I mean, he looked good to me. Like,
it was the mitt work with Malik Scott.
Like Trill said, I don't know what happened in them sparring sessions, but maybe Fall was beating him up and his confidence was shot. Or maybe they told Fall, you know, don't go too hard on the champ. You know what I'm saying? Let him feel good about himself. I don't know what it was, but that guy looked good in the ring. He, you know, so for me, I scored it for Parker. I thought Fall had his moments. I thought Fall took some rounds. I thought Fall was a little too cautious at times, and he didn't throw enough, and he let Parker outwork him. But I was impressed with Fall. I don't know how good Fall is, but I'll tell you this much. I think he can hang with some of the big dogs. I'm not saying he can beat him, but Joseph Parker didn't walk through him, and I don't think anyone's just going to walk through that guy. He's talented. He's big. He's intelligent. He's crafty. So although Parker didn't knock him out, he got the win. Now, is Parker still the same guy? I still have questions. I wasn't impressed. Do I still rate Parker as elite? I have a huge question mark. Has he taken a step back in my eyes? Yes, he has. But Junior Fall may be better than we gave him credit for. So for that reason, I don't fault Joseph Parker too much.
Junior Fall. Junior, fuck.
Shout out to Junior Fall. He's definitely a gentleman too. He had the opportunity that he could have dogged Joseph Parker for fighting dirty in there, and he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Joseph Parker actually fights dirty all the time, bro.
True champion in there. True champion there. Please like and subscribe. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.